Anyway, adishimama ya cheche bibia eba Milo TV so. Order for unsubscribe ya no subscribe, ubi ya no like, no comment na fi wa share. So enetie. Bacha my YouTube channel no bi enim say aha. Ye ka akwantu ho nsem titu. Etutu nipa na mo esiye efa yedie mu ni mpuntuo ne nkoso. Na ene sem kakra ye beka wo fidie mu ha Canada one immigration minister. Sembia oka nanu oda na odi betu dwa sempo asukufo be yese 40,000 any health workers ebetimi apply for more permanent resident no wiye no na osade nsembia tu dwa se Canada oman na da ho no eya hoho ene ede chichiri kurodue nti afibia omo target number of immigrants omo agi omo ewo kurodue mu na covid ba obi enim se one akunipa 2 ama akontu sem so be ye bisi basa anu na papa yi din sembia tudwa nti yenye dini enkotie yewura Marco Mendicini a o ye Canada immigration minister.
Latest updates on temporary immigration programs. Minister Mendicino, Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship, has mentioned that Canada may increase caps on temporary immigration programs. The Government of Canada indicated last week that it may increase the present limits for permanent residents allowed under its new temporary program. Almost 7 days after launching an impressive immigration program that intends to admit approximately 90,000 permanent residents to Canada, the immigration minister is implying at the possibility of increasing that cap. Marco Mendicino further mentioned that, "I am open to conversation on whether or not to reevaluate the present caps." The minister continued to be careful in his remarks, nevertheless, saying his department must initially cautiously measure the early results of the program, including the quality of applications that have been received, and how rapidly the target of 90,000 admissions will be reached. He further stated that, at that point, "I will surely have a much greater line of sight on whether or not there may be a demand to revisit the caps." The latest temporary program, which initiated on the 6th of May 2021, has so far received an inspiring response from future permanent residents. One of the 6 streams accessible under the program, the one for international graduates, reached its limit of 40,000 applicants in just over 24 hours. So far, 2 other streams targeting essential workers and healthcare workers have received approximately 10,000 applications, out of a total limit of 50,000 applications. There have been far fewer applications submitted, under 3 streams retained for French-speaking or bilingual candidates, mainly because these streams do not have a limit and are open until November this year. Canada intends to welcome at least 401,000 immigrants annually, and the newest figures suggest that it may be on track to meet its targets. Data published by Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada last week demonstrates that Canada admitted over 70,000 new immigrants in the first quarter of 2021. This is considerably higher than the 30,000 to 40,000 newcomers per quarter since the coronavirus pandemic began. Our video ends here. We hope.
Anyway, adishimama na eno ene ensema Canada immigration minister odi eto yenim aha ye Milo TV Toronto, Canada. So won subscribe ya no subscribe, no like, no comment. Nemom disclaimer, I do not own the background, I do not own anything. Enye adwuma ofikesie. Mo na me de boa me nkrofo. Especially the Ghanaian community, for the benefit of those who cannot read and then write. And I say mpo bi pe kwan ya ba na de abo no. Eti immigration minister wi no. Na Quebec omo panyi pa enso ba no so ade nsem bia betudwa. Adafo mo yenkotie Quebec. Esemo mo kom so mo hia nipa. So mo hia nipa dom na de nipa na ye oman. Yenkotie Quebec for so and some more.
New Canadian immigration targets confirmed. In this video update, we will talk about Quebec setting higher immigration targets. During a press conference, the immigration minister announced that Quebec is working on different ways to increase its immigration targets. COVID-19 has already lowered the numbers of immigrants, and the government is trying to reverse the situation. At a virtual press conference last Thursday, Quebec Immigration Minister Nadine Giroux said that the province is facing a shortage of 17,000 or 18,000 people, and they plan to fill the gap by working on different ways to allow people to enter. Her comments came days after Jean Boulet, the province's Labour minister, said that it is important to resume immigration and the need to speed up the flow of immigrant workers to the province. He added that his government would review some immigration regulations to help fill the gap. His remarks focused on temporary immigration, which is the focus of the government in Quebec. He also said that he intends to increase the current 10% foreign worker threshold for companies to 20% and plans to expand and streamline processes for recruiting temporary foreign workers. Another report suggested that Quebec's previous plan to gradually increase immigrants will be re-evaluated, and the government will reveal the new number by the end of this year. Quebec is discussing about temporary foreign worker and permanent immigration programs with the federal government. Quebec plays a vital role in the development of immigration policy on its territory and in the selection of immigrants under the Canada-Quebec Accord. This agreement allows the Quebec government to select its own immigrants in the economic category, while the federal authorities are in charge of the final admission and its procedures, including health and security checks. Quebec's current government reduced the immigration quotas when it came to power 3 years ago. The reason behind this was to accept fewer immigrants, to allow better integration of those who arrived. However, it faced a lot of criticism, especially by the business community, since shortage of staff was a problem. It also focuses on how the province's post-pandemic economic recovery would slow down because of this. In 2020, Quebec allowed just over 25,000 permanent residents, which is the half of previous year's total admissions. The drop is because of travel bans imposed by federal government, which has made immigration more difficult. In October 2020, Quebec had announced its immigration targets for 2021. The province aims to welcome between 43,000 and 44,500 immigrants. The majority of new admissions to Quebec, 62%, are likely to come from the province's economic immigration programs. Our video ends here. We hope you liked today's video.
Okay, for Ahaya Milo TV, Toronto, Canada. Sa anati empanisi edu amanfo so ane aka ya no. Na twokunkun babo se wanya ma wonua no wanye amfama no. Me riske me ye bibia kwan ya me so mefa so a metumi aboa me man. Me boa Ghana fo ama emrante ene emaba wo ma wie school mo tifi o munya adwuma nye. Ah nei sebe yen konkon a obi medi medwa se mo nkon a. Now, video na me boche mo sesi ya no boil it down to the fact say Quebec omo immigration minister ene di ensem bi atudwa say yare na manipa eswati wo Montreal eti omo ba be fa kwan bi so aye nhihye bi amanipa aba be fele sa gaabo no eti mi pa cha wo tifie na wo telephone na wo doso na wa check enyuma wo Quebec a wo ye immigrant a nso betimi migrate afi Ghana na wa de na wa ba abepe bia Ahaya Milo TV Toronto, Canada. Maybe just subscribe, comment, like, and then share my videos. Me say, I can $1 kura minimum be chedi. Na mean to me sika so enche magana ni bia. Emwa kakra me so metimi dia boa me nuanam Ghana fo ne say. Meko abefu internet yi so na ma hwe enema emu guo a emu da hɔ a ebetumi anya akwanya na ɔmo nso abepie mu wɔ Canada. Sanse wo check economic wise na Canada wɔ n'anim ɛsen yɛ man Ghana mu. Ba na obi nso busa sɛ ɔman a yɛ boast si yɛwɔ manganese, yɛwɔ gold, yɛwɔ diamond, yɛwɔ cocoa, yɛwɔ bauxite, and your weather conditions are what Ghana. So with all this, still come and a day. Come to Canada and see. Afena yawo ayo May, yabeko June, July, August year after August. What than is happening? I say they have like 5, 6. They have almost just 5 months. I'll bet me Gina Bonte year Juma good. You can now winter snow and yama baby, but still they've been able to make it. Why not us? Adena ye MP for ye ministers bi ene mpanyimfo bi eye niema basa ensem fata. Ye hard time say on best stop sa niema no. Ne nyina ya ma adwen akọ bankuro mu na ya boa amatimamfo na nye adwuma de. Aye. E ma ne nkoba say ba kufuo ni di na di aka nyina fa omo ano enkopem dan. Nenso aposi moja ba no matafere emmoa. Ye ba Canada yi say ye national cake ye che ama esu obia so. So even you could a permanent resident. Even you say a time where pandemic yi ba yi na Canada immigration minister prime minister what mean achiche sika ame bia koso international students a wo mo ba so wo mo be ko school na yare no aka wo mo ahye kuruma. You can imagine. Ghana, can we do this? No. Absolutely no. Yede na koye selfishness. Yede na koye odwi ho a wontia se. Enti me ba child for this time around you be pushing all the way to Quebec. You cap Quebec and Montreal. Montreal a 5 hours drive from Toronto. Depending on upon who speed limiter would be free hako. Just like Kumasi Accra, 5 hours drive from Toronto to Montreal. Ahoye French speaking English and French combined. Yeah, but ahoye stronghold of French when you come to Canada. Ahona this lady Celine Dion ahona ofree nipa bebre efri Montreal. Even the prime minister no kra no I friend Justin Trudeau no kra ahona ofree. But then video here me I do not own any copyright. The main reason for doing this video is to tell the Ghanaian community in Canada, the Ghanaian community back in Ghana, about how Canada is like their structure and their lifestyle and their immigration stuff and other things. I do not own any copyright at the background. Disclaimer. All right, within the Prince Kojo TV, MC Milo, Canada-based Ghanaian journalist. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more details. Thank you very much. Good night. Bye.